Hey y'all, Steve at SBL Games. Thanks for stopping in. This unit got its port basically ripped. I don't know what you'd call it, ripped, torn. It's jacked up. It's probably gonna need some jumpers. But we will find out all that and more on today's episode of SBL Games Repair Service. Alright, let me get settled in and I'll be right back. Alright, so actually I'm not quite settled in, but I just thought I'd make a note of this. When I was taking it apart, I noticed this little metal piece that broke off of the port there. So hopefully the board is not shorted out. It was power tested and it did power up, but we never tried to, plug into an obviously damaged HDMI. But just wanted to note that for the video. Alright, and we are back. So, it's a little bit hard to see. Trying to do the best I can using my cell phone camera. But, I don't know if you could tell, but this post right here is like super damaged. It's basically ripped out. That port, that post, I mean, is completely ripped out. Like the actual stuff you solder the post to connect to and all that, it looks ripped out. Ooh, hopefully we can fix this, man. Alright, so first things first, we are going to need some low melt solder. We're going to put some low melt on these 4 posts. Then we're going to go ahead and use the Rework Station to get basically the rest of the port loosened up and removed, because I don't want to fiddle with all that on the other side. It's really bad. I feel if we just use low melt on these 4 posts and then hit it from this side with the heat, the Rework Station, we could get those pins on the other side hot enough to where the whole port should hopefully fall out or loosen up and start to fall out, and then I could take some tweezers and go ahead and pull it the rest of the way out. But first things first, we're going to need our friend, Flux. There we go. So I already got some low malt ready. So if you guys are in a tough spot financially and you need a system fix, we do have a monthly giveaway. No one's entered it in like 7 years or something like that, but we just kind of been picking people at random to do like either free upgrades or free expedited repairs, stuff like that. But yeah, please enter if you need something fixed and money's a little tight. All you need to do is just find a clever way to promote SBL Games, and if we like it out of all the entries, then we will pick you. And if nobody enters again and you're the only one that enters, well, we will pick you. Oh man, yeah, I don't know why nobody's entered. Maybe it sounds like one of those things that's like too good to be true. Like, who would do that? We would. See, the whole thing is I'm a gamer. I don't really get to play much anymore. And when I do, it's the old school, like NES, Sega type stuff, Super Nintendo type stuff. But I just pretty much try to provide what I would want and what I'd be looking for if I needed this service or any related services that we offer. We also have I don't even know how to summarize it, like a military discount. We do 10% off. We have a senior discount. Yep. So be sure to look into those if they apply to you. Save 10% off your total. Alright, so we pretty much got the solder worked in. Really gonna need the heat to help us on this one. Normally I try to avoid using the heat. In fact, I like to do, on the older system ports, I like to do just the iron. No rework station whatsoever. Everyone's like, how? Low melt. Alright, so let's get this port off. This is quite difficult. There we go. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm figuring out my memory issues and video quality issues. I have a really nice camera we need to set up, but I'm still figuring it out. Unfortunately, someone lost the software, so fun times. There we go. And we're back. Yeah, this is absolutely unprecedented. Look at that. No torn pads. Woo! With all that damage, no torn pads. Well, that's definitely good news for me. I'm not complaining. So let's go ahead and get this cleaned up and ready for a new port. Yeah, but I'm definitely not complaining, that's for sure. And then it looks like the I can't even think of the thing, the capacitor or whatever might be right there too, to where I could get that back into place. I don't know if you guys could see. Yeah, I think that's it. You're hitting it. Tink, tink. I need to try to recover that. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Yep, that's approximately what it is. So we will hold on to that. There we go. Alright, so I put that in a spot for safekeeping. We will be putting that on. It will actually function without it, but why even risk it, you know? So just making sure the low melt's really soaked in there. We're gonna go through and suck up all this old solder, all this factory crap. Put all new stuff, all new solder, all nice and fresh and beautiful, shiny. Alright, solder wick. Come on. Probably need more flux. It's hard to squeeze with the same hand. Hand's getting all shaky. Alright, got one hole clear. Usually takes about 10 to 20 seconds to get these cleared out if you got enough low malt in there. Those are the most difficult of this though. Should have my fume extractor on by all means, but I'm sure you guys don't want to hear the oh man. As you're doing all this, make sure to avoid touching the chipset. You definitely don't want to touch that at all. There's no need to really get too close to it. Alright, so we're actually going to need to add a little more low malt in there. It looks like it didn't pull out completely. Let me check the other side. Oh, okay. It's because it's that side with that damage. So let's try from this side. See how we do. Here we go. Let that soak all that up. Okay, I see at least one side looks clear. That damaged one is kind of worrying me, unfortunately. Okay, well it actually cleaned up good. So let's go ahead and go get this cleaned up on this side. Sorry if it weeble wobbles. Okay. Now we're back to the other side. There we go. Let's get this side cleaned up. And we're going to get some fresh solder, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. We still need to clean those pins up. We don't want to use that old factory crap flux. I'm sorry, not flux. Factory crap solder. Oh, won't hurt anything, but it sucks. You get compound all in there. Alright. So we just got to clean up this row and put new. Then we could go ahead and tin a new port and get that bad boy on there. But before we go that far, we're actually going to put that capacitor into place there. Alright, where are we at? There we go. So I'm doing the best I can to give you guys a good angle. Hopefully it's working. I keep checking every so often to make sure it's Nice and visible. There we go. All right, so that's cleaned up. Need some fresh flux. Flux is our friend. There we go. Get that on there. To save time, I'm just going to use the chisel tip. I know a lot of you guys like to run for the pointed, or as I call it, precision tip. But I am a strange fellow. I like to do things the not so easy way all the time. Take my soda. There we go. Ouch. Oh, man. Take my soda. There we go. Okay. I shall return. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and first get this on here. And then we could go ahead and get the port put on. Oh. Come on. Okay, that should be good. So let's use your test. Nope. Didn't stick at all. Damn it. I hate that it's not sticking. As we have to limit our heat here. Oh, and that time it was sticking. Alright. Let's give it a few seconds to solidify and it should be in place this time around. There we go. Alright, so now that that's solidified and where it belongs, we gotta just clean this up, put some of our best friend Mr. Flux in there, and get this new port put on. There we go. Yeah, that post right there got really boogered up. Alright, so we got the thing already pre-tinned, the port already pre-tinned. Alright, so we're actually going to reflow this into place. Give this a few seconds to warm up, then we can move forward. Alright. Alright, should be good. There we go. Just gotta give her the tweezer test, see how we're sitting. Gotta get her all tweezer tested up. And I'm trying to do all that while keeping y'all in focus, and it is quite difficile. Alright, so there we go. I can see, said the blind man. Alright, let's get some light in there. There we go. Hopefully you guys can still see. Zoom in. So we're going to do what we call the tweezer test. You just literally take a tweezer and just kind of check these pins. Wow. Oh, there's some that are not making connections. Ouch, quite a few that are not making connection. So we're going to need to use a little more heat. I'll be back. And we're back. Oh yeah, we're solid now. Alright, we're looking pretty, so reassembly time. I'm in test time. Sorry guys, I almost got a little ahead of myself. I forgot about the posts. We definitely want to solidify these posts. I am quite concerned about this pad here, but we're going to have to just deal with it. Okay. Yeah, we definitely got to work that in. The solder has to work all the way through to fill it in. All the way through the board to where, you know, it's a nice solid connection. Sometimes it could be a little difficult. We may need to employ the Rework Station a bit, but that's okay. We will get it. I'm going to need to turn on the blower in a second here. I usually try to hold it on there for about 20 seconds, each little post. Seems to work pretty good. It's just a little time consuming. There we go. And this stanchion seems like the solder doesn't want to stick on the one side. It's weird. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to use the heat on this one. I like to do heat from underneath though. Alright, so pretty much done. Clean solder joints.